Now at 5, extreme heat and fire danger across the region.
Volunteers help cover fire emergencies across Yakima County, but now there's a concern over a shortage.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Madeline Hagan.
And I'm Jason Valentine. So oftentimes firefighting is a full-time job, but the majority of firefighters in the United States are just everyday people with their own day jobs who respond to fires in their spare time.
Cap KVU's Emily Goodell tells us a shortage of volunteer firefighters in Yakima County, and your safety in an emergency could depend on how bad that shortage is at the fire department closest to you.
If a house catches fire in the city of Yakima, like it did Wednesday afternoon, there's always full-time paid firefighters waiting at stations across the city who can respond within minutes. But Niles-Clifton Fire and Rescue Deputy Chief Kevin Paxton says for all volunteer fire departments like his, it's not that simple.
Most people in our department have jobs, and so when the tones go off, it's going to depend on who's going to be home to come on the calls. For us to get on scene, depending on where it is, we could be 30 to 40 minutes out.
Paxton says to get to those calls easier and quicker, he needs more volunteers.
Probably 30 to 40, and right now I think we have 17 or 18.
Fire officials say if being a volunteer firefighter isn't really your thing, you can still help out. Just give them a call and they will figure out what their needs are and how you can help them to make a difference.
Natchez Fire Chief Alan Baird says he could also use a few more volunteers, but outfitting them with equipment can be a challenge.
It's about $4,000 per person, so it's pretty expensive.
But Baird says he still wants people to apply.
Yesterday we had a pretty serious accident up on White Pass. It was a semi versus pickup.
Baird says it took them 3 hours to get the semi-truck driver out of the vehicle, but he did survive.
That's a big deal. You spend all that time, you don't know this guy at all. You'll probably never see him again, but he's another human being, and you're able to help him out when he needed you the most.
In Yakima County, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU, Local News.
Thank you, Emily. And you can support volunteer firefighters in Upper Yakima County this weekend by eating pancakes. That's easy to do at the annual Nine Valley Days event at Jim Sprick Community Park. The pancakes are all you can eat for $9 at the fire station next to the park from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Proceeds from the pancakes will help to support Niles-Clifton Fire and Rescue.